We have live team coverage of air quality advisory in effect right now, and through tomorrow, Mr. G has a look at when dangerous smoke levels will be at their highest.
But first, we've learned your daily commute could be exposing you to just as much dangerous air as these smoky days. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shirley Champ.
And I'm John Muller. Corey has the night off. It was just a few weeks ago the smoke literally turned the skies above New York City orange. Well, now when you see this, it's pretty obvious that air's not so healthy, but you might be inhaling dangerous air even if you don't realize it. 611's Katie Corrado, live at a subway station on the Upper East Side to explain. Katie.
John, Shirley, good evening. The air quality index wasn't bad today. Tomorrow it's expected to be unhealthy for sensitive groups, but we've been talking about the air quality index over the last month over and over. So I wanted to know, what about the air that we are breathing every single day? Could it potentially be as unhealthy as the smoke we're inhaling from the Canadian wildfires? Turns out if you are underground, say, in a subway station, it can be. The smell of the subways is just a fact of life in New York City.
Everybody knows that hot wind that comes in. Like, nobody is like, this is fresh.
But it turns out the air quality on the platforms can be just as bad, if not worse, than the air quality we've experienced from the Canadian wildfire smoke. Dr. Terry Gordon knows that for a fact. He co-authored a recent NYU study about air pollution in the subway system.
Almost any of the underground subway stations is going to have worse air quality than what we're experiencing on a day like today. Would it be as bad as when the wildfire smoke came through, and it might be coming through in the next couple of days? Probably about equivalent.
It doesn't surprise me because it's nasty down there.
Every morning, like, it's always hustling and bustling, and it's always humid, it's stuffy.
Dr. Gordon says New York subways have the worst air pollution of any transit system on the planet. He says the pollution is mainly on the platforms, and air quality significantly improves once you're in a train car. The good news, though, is that our exposure to air pollution underground is limited and much easier to avoid than a sky full of wildfire smoke.
You don't go for a walk in the subway stations. You don't go for a run. You don't take your baby in a stroller.
When asked about its ventilation system, the MTA tells Pix 11 it has been, quote, the national leader in ensuring that air quality across trains and buses is protected by a multi-layered filtration system that meets or exceeds industry standards. And the MTA says that it's been handing out N95 masks. You can get them at some of the biggest transit hubs, Grand Central, Penn Station, Port Authority. You can also pick up high-quality N95 or KN95 masks at your local NYPD precinct or FDNY firehouse. Reporting live in the East Side, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
Good information, Katie. Thank you.
All right, well, it certainly wasn't as bad as what we saw a couple weeks ago with those orange skies, but we should